And there's some. How's it hang loose? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Okay, that's nice. Aloha everyone, it is Thursday, August 6th. And I can turn this colorful thing on. Okay. And I can go there. Jesus. Just go there.
It shouldn't be here.
It shouldn't be. A Ghost Box is Ghost Tube Box is working. Free app. With some random words out there. Anyways, aloha. It's Thursday, and August has begun, and I guess it's the beginning of months because a bunch of stuff was flying around. Little vlog, little news here. The birdies, they're kind of back. They're not. They are. Yeah. Okay. Yesterday I didn't post, and there's a couple of reasons. One, I'm trying to slow down and maybe even pivot away from this, the national news. Two, I gotta take it easy, just kind of there's a bunch of stuff happening, and then there's, it adds to the run around rat race effect. So I'm trying to kick back. So yesterday I purposely, and it was harsh to do because it's like, you don't, and it's like, ew. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do that once in a while. So I didn't, and so the birdies are kind of like, free reign. So they're there, and then they're like, they'll leave before I get there. They'll try to go, but then, if they think it's safe and comfortable, they'll come by and then call others, and then it's like a nesting increase. And once it goes nesting, you can't do nothing. You just gotta live through it. So there's that. Anyways, my brother-in-law, Donald, he was in town, so I got to spend some time with him talking. He kind of got stuck, I don't know how, without a car, but he was here for a party, and then other people like my brother on the North Shore and my sister-in-law, at least they got to talk on the phone.
Pathetic.
I was talking like a long time. We're in Zippies for all day Zippies kind of talk story. So now today is a stage play. I get to go to the theater. Julius Caesar, Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, because a friend of ours who is in the Shakespeare reading club that we used to have going on is really active at trying to get into these. So she took on a small bit part. It's almost a bit part. Julius Caesar, a lot of roles. She ain't playing Julius. She's a lot of roles, and she has got this little line in it. So we're all gonna go there and go, yeah. So 7:30 tonight, we're gonna spend a couple hours in Manoa Valley Theater seeing Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, rendition by the mostly amateur, because they don't like to pay people, this group thing. Anyways, I did it once a long time ago. What was it? Comedy Errors. Had a little bit in the beginning, a little bit in the end. This guy likes to hire young girls. So let me put it differently, but I don't want to waste time. Off to the hidden. There's hurricanes come this way, but they're sort of dispersing. But it's popping out this unusually hot El Nino, unusually hot ocean environment. Popping out these little disturbances. So we might get like some rain, but gotta watch it with this El Nino throwing disturbances this way that could turn into hurricane. That being said, the news. The reflecting pool is empty because they're still Trump's trying to save face. He's trying to say, it was vandals that tore up this blue paint and made algae grow. And honestly, it was crappy installation. They've discovered and proved it. And even when they emptied the pool in the first place, they hired Trump's friend from Mar-a-Lago, Florida days. The Mar-a-Lago pool painters came in and painted the reflecting pool, but the paint was supposed to be set. You paint it and you let the paint dry and cure. And before it even cured, they were driving on it with the presidential motorcade, the Beast and all the other giant ton truck, bulletproof trucks. They're driving on it before it was dry. So I think that had something to do with it. Not the guy that he reached in and pulled out ooh, look at this. What's this floating in there? They tried to scapegoat somebody, which is a very narcissist thing to do. We had a big discussion about narcissists scapegoating. They blame other people for what they do. And then what else is going on? My friend is in Ukraine getting a special therapy thing, and he's been there. He's from there. Born. So he's having a kind of an interesting trip, but it's still in Kiev, which is kind of scary in a sense that. But he says he's in a safer place than what you see in the news, in a sense. And the Russians are still bombing Ukraine. The Israel still doesn't want to be bombed, so they're trying to get USA to bomb Iran. Iran is still taking over Hormuz. They're bombing Hormuz, the US, because they want Hormuz open. And every time they mention ceasefire, the markets go up and down. Oh, I think we're talking about a ceasefire. Markets go up, and then they do a bunch of insider trading, and then they continue bombing, and then markets. It's all just so much kind of corruption. And then we have the midterm elections with all the primaries going on. I think one of those weird progressive Democrat left guys won in Michigan, which was the big one, because he got a couple of states that the Democrats need to win in order to take the Senate, and that's what they're kind of focusing on looking at. So they still have a little ways to go, but Trump is not polling very well, 27%, something like that. And they're trying to figure all kind of ways to manipulate, they have the Save America Act to make voter ID, so to screen out people they think are going to vote Democrat, which is not free and fair election. And that also has other stuff attached to it, these funding things. I think Department of Homeland Security got funded again, so ISIS got lots of money. So they want to try deportation. They think that's the strong election thing. We're going to make... And they've already spent, because they have National Guard in Washington, D.C. patrolling all over the place. They need a couple extra $1 billion to keep National Guard patrolling Washington, D.C. Area. In Washington, D.C., everywhere is under construction. There's construction here, construction there, construction. The White House thing is closed. He's going crazy with construction stuff. Like he's making a bunker under the ballroom where he's getting high. You'll never get me. And then if they vote a big blue wave in the midterm elections, what's he gonna? There's potential for a lot of crazy stuff going on. And then, does he get his personal lawyer, who's acting attorney general, to be confirmed to be America's attorney general? And I hope not, because this guy ain't true to the people. He's true to Trump. Trump wants all the people who say anything you say, Trump, surrounding him. And that's where endorsements for and pushback for these social democrats and stuff. I mean, they got these guys that are Republican that have so many violations and accusations, and some of them have like proof where they could be brought up for charges, and they're telling them drop out of the race, but they don't want to drop out of the race because they could be replaced with a Republican could get in there. So they need them to drop out of the race so they could put a Democrat in that will get elected instead of a They want to put they're Republican. They're accused. They are facing like abuse charges against women, and some of them physical abuse as well. And there's 2 of them, I think 3 of them, and they want them to drop out to put a good old Republican in there that will win, because they might not win, and then the thing will go Democrat. So there's all kinds of crazy stuff. They're going, I'm not gonna drop out of the race. I'm gonna stick to them just like Trump did when he was in low polls. And so this might be the veritable chink in the armor, the Achilles heel, if you want to go Homer. Oh, let's look at what Hawaii has. Okay, yeah, Hawaii has some news too. Okay, see long here. FEMA is going to review Hawaii's COVID funding, because when COVID was being funded and they're offering funding for protection, care, physical, masks and stuff. A lot of people did try to scam it. They tried to scam the funding. So there was a couple scamming. So we're reviewing this waste, fraud, and abuse. And over here, the police have drones. Ukrainians are successful at using drones against them. They're using drones everywhere, and now HPD's got drones to get there first. So it's just everyone's going drones. So if you're into stocks, drones, here we go. Sports. Prep. We're prepping for the season. So they got the local football guys, Campbell, State Farrington, Baldwin. Hey, we got prep. Other than that, there's nothing going on except the coach is getting dosed. Dosed. Oh, back in the day. What's back in the day? Remember 1983 when you want to relax? You just get your Robbie the Robot. 83. I get my own robot. Would you like to type on me? Visitors at Computer Expo 83 continue to Blaisdell. Not sure to make of international savings robot Andy for automatic banking. Computer organs include keyboard, screen, and speakers.
Come and touch my organ, young child. Young boy, touch this organ.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go banking on this little robot. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. What else can be here? Oh, look, it's back in the day. I mean, not back in the day. Word of the week from Japan. And first they're shaking up office culture by being in shorts.
Kosupa. Cost performance.
Kosupa. It's a business word. The cost performance. Don't apply that to DC. What else? You know what? We need to get. Oh, look, political cartoon. Here we go.
The slush fund is dead. Just as dead as Mitch McConnell,
says Honorable Todd Blanche, acting Attorney General.
Now I'm really confused. Is the slush fund alive or dead?
Well, there's a loophole, so Trump has to sign it off as dead, or it can be actually revived. So it's like basically fake news. They're lying. Okay, what do we have?
Allegation, ignore brain sirens, climate change, don't raise responsibility.
Oh, should we do I'm gonna do this one, even though those are great.
HMSA policy will hurt those already in need.
I was appalled to read about HMSA's plan to drop patients from primary care physician PCP panels if an electronic claim for that patient has not been processed within the past 18 months.
HMSA's policies put healthcare at risk. Cite article July 26.
HMSA's Member Rights Responsibilities Statement claims, quote, maintain a mutually respectful relationship with our members and healthcare practitioners to promote effective and quality healthcare and service, end quote. Do the members have any idea that HMSA may restrict PCP choice effective September 1st, despite Governor Josh Green's intervention to defer this action until January 1st, 2027? I am a retired advanced practice registered nurse. I still get calls from people seen in ER seeking a PCP for follow-up. They don't have one. I imagine their ER gives them my number just to get them off some hope for a magic answer. I don't have the answer. If this is some kind of cost-cutting idea, it's the wrong solution. And Meet Kanioi. Oh, thank you, Anne, for your sending in your letter and talking to. Actually, thank you, much mahalos, for being a skilled nurse and all that. I've been through some of these cares. I had to go and for the infection thing. Those can be life-threatening. So I've encountered a lot of these medical professionals, and I put my heartfelt thank you and great gratitude about those people doing their job and being pretty aloha about it too. Now to the thing, PCP, primary care physician. I, myself, had a primary care physician who left the system. So it's different from that. She left the system, then I had to get a new one. So I signed up for a new one. It's far out in advance. So it's like September or August. This is August, but it was at the end of August. And then I look at my little My Chart, the online view, and it's not there. I'm like, hey, what happened to my visit? I have to see the guy, the primary care physician for the first time, because you're on board and now you're under their care and they're your primary physician. So you have to do that first visit and then stuff can happen. And the thing is gone, and they said, Dr. So-and-so has died. I'm like, what? I was signed up for a primary and they passed away. I'm like, oh my God. I signed up for another primary care physician because you get on a waiting list, and now this one's in September. Now that one, I think, got pushed up to August as well. It's because I just got out of hospital for care with the infection and antibiotics. I still have to take them. And excuse me, this one is, I didn't choose. They had to really finagle it. But what I think was caught in here is they just see, you don't have a primary care. It's a big thing. Anyways, this one here is cost-cutting idea. I don't know. But you need your primary care physician. I'm finally going to get the first visit coming up. And I still got stuff to do. Like, you can't get your stuff, prescription renewed or anything like that. Anyways, humbug. And it's August. And we're going to see Julius Caesar. Beware the Ides of March. Oh, gosh. Okay. Aloha to you. Have a good one. Have a good Thursday. Yeah, it's going to be nice.
It'll be cool. I think it's kind of been hot. But aloha to you. The wind is, I don't know what the wind is. Anyway.